Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Hey, it's Saturday, which means it's match day. Let me know who your team has got today. Massive game at home for Ipswich today. We are home to Plymouth, who are on a absolute streak at the moment. So it's going to be a tough game. Basically, it's Lasty versus Pieface today. And yeah, I can't wait for the match. I hope we come away with 3 points. If you do enjoy today's episode, do me a favour, smash that thumbs up button. I'd love to see 3,000 likes on this episode, and don't forget to sub to my channel if you're new. So we had this team built like yesterday, and I don't know, as I always do, I changed my mind on what I wanted to do. I've been like, I don't know what the best word to describe it is. Just like, I feel a little bit distanced from the game at the moment because I've been playing so poorly. It makes me like obviously like not enjoy it as much. When you're on a roll and you're playing FIFA, I don't think there's much better. But when you're having a tough week of rivals of every game mode, right? Then it's just you lose touch a little bit of your enjoyment, and you hate it a little bit more every single loss. So that's kind of where I've been at, but I'm hoping that, you know, a couple of upgrades to the team today, or a couple of new players coming into the team today, might make all the difference for the weekend league, of which I will start that in tomorrow's episode. We'll probably do like our first 10 games or something with the squad that we are able to create today. So I seem to pack this Gosens all the time. I used to pack him loads when he played for his old club, and now he's gone into badge. I still pack him all the time. It's got to be one of the most common 83 rateds that I get on this game. But we do some 82 pluses, and obviously just bear in mind that all of this footage was recorded Thursday, I believe. This was like Div Rivals Rewards Day, so it's still Team 1, and that's why you see a Team 1 player coming out of my 82 plus. We get Core, and I was like, Core? Not bad, you know. I know he's only 85 rated, but who knows? Maybe a little +2 or +3 on that turns him into a CDM god from the Bundesliga. Although I think we've already got a couple of them in our club. I've still got like that So and Kunku, and I've got various good players from the Bundesliga. I think it's actually something I'm going to show you guys today, is where I'm at with all of the teams for like icon swaps that I have remaining. So I've got Eredivisie squad battles to do. I've got Premier League, La Liga and Bundesliga, all of the online ones to do. So I've got like 4 tokens to work for, and then of course 1 in-foot champion, so 5 tokens to work for. And that will of course give me my 83 times 25, which then I'll be able to open during Team 2. Hopefully it will give me you know, Coutinho or Ousmane Dembele, and we'll be like, if I got either of those two, oh my days, we would be happy, to say the least. I can imagine that their prices are quite something, especially Dembu's. Yeah, there's just no doubt about it, especially after Barca won the El Clasico. It's like, are they now going to be on a roll? Is he going to get a +3 and become a 95 rated card? My days, that's like TOTS level, even above TOTS level. Crazy. I keep packing random footballs in my packs. I don't know if that's new or not, but I never really packed them before. I'm now getting them again. It's odd. I'm finding it quite odd. So here's the first SBC that I've completed today. Michail Antonio. I just think that there's a good chance of him getting some upgrades, and he already looks like a pretty fire striker. So yeah, I mean, even right now, I think he's certainly usable, especially as like my striker alongside Pele on that right-hand side, being the guy that could head the ball in the back of the net with his superior aerial ability, you know, with Cantona just next to him. And I do like to have like the 2 heading players over that side and the 2 skillful fast players on that side. So that's pretty much like the aim, I guess, for this weekend league. So we welcome Antonio into the club. He's only 4-star, 3-star, and that obviously isn't going to change. But the more and more I use players that have only 3-star weak foot, the more I find that to be like not a problem. I don't know whether they've upped the limit this year or something, but I can still score goals left-footed with a 3-star weak-foot player. It is just all situational based, and you know when to try and not shoot with it, and you know when you can probably still score. So we packed Christian Eriksen. Oh, I wish we could just pack the special version. I don't know. I had one of them in my club, and we didn't get another one. And some of you guys I know had like 5 or 6. You must be big pack openers, and you got your money's worth when they all upgraded to the 90 rated version, right? What is this pack for? I can't even remember. What is that for? We get ourselves a little 83 rated Angelino. I guess that's one of the reward packs or something from somebody. Oh no, this is a Rivals pack, isn't it? So yeah, obviously I did stop at 4. I stopped at 4 wins in Rivals last week just because it was doing my head in, and I have no regrets of doing that, simply because I'm a firm believer if you're just not enjoying something, just give it a little break, give it a little rest. We'll come back to it stronger this week. You know, I had icon swaps, playoffs, and weekend league to focus on. So making sure I got 8 wins in Rivals as opposed to 4 wins was really not like top of the list of my priorities. So with the idea that I had of the player that I wanted to bring into the squad, I'm going to offload Camavinga. I have to say, after the playoffs run yesterday, I don't remember if I told you in the episode or not, he's good, but I didn't think great. I'm sure he will be outstanding when he gets his upgrades. But yeah, for now, I think good, not great. I've got other players that can sort of do that job. And one of the other players that we're bringing in today, of course, is a CDM. I mean, it's Declan Rice. You know, you guys can probably tell that from the thumbnail and the fact that I've got Michail Antonio. I wanted a strong link to Antonio and a good Prem solid CDM. Seems like a good idea to me. It's the sort of SBC that I just did not want to let slip by. It expired on Thursday night, so that's why it's in today's video, because this was recorded on Thursday. So you guys can't now make your minds up to go and get Declan Rice because he is gone. But I know when I've been playing against him, I found him to be probably the toughest CDM to play against this last couple of weeks, or this last week, or however long he's been out. Yeah, a few weeks, I guess. But yeah, I figured it was time we got him in. And there's going to be some sacrifices in terms of our players today, which you will see as we get through it and stuff. But right now we're packing some all right stuff, getting a few boards. You know, every little's going to help at the moment, because I need more fodder, of course, to get Rice done. There's 3 squads to complete for him, so it's vital that I get as much fodder as possible. It was only really worth thinking about once Camavinga sold, though, because now I've actually got funds should I need it to spend. This is the Premier League squad that I'm going to get rid of. Yeah, that Malinovsky that we unlocked the other day did turn out to just be fodder for me, as well as like Morientes and stuff. Nothing there that I'm ever going to use or ever going to be worried about submitting, so we'll see you later, buddy. And that is, I think, the second most expensive squad for Rice done, because I wasn't quite sure if I could quite afford the top squad, and the lowest rated squad I figured, we can always just pay for that one. Right, it's not going to be that many coins. So a little Morata, excuse me, got like a hiccup going on. Little Morata pops out of that pack right there. It's not going to be super helpful, but we might be able to use it, especially this one's like an 83 rated squad. We can use Morata right there. It does cost me a couple of 85s and an inform there. I think, did we have to go out and buy that inform, or did I pack him? Not sure. I probably should have showed you the player bio on that one. But yeah, well, you know, welcome a small rare mixed players pack for getting the second squad done, the cheapest, should I say, the cheapest part of that SBC done. And we pack a little Emre Moore. Who remembers this guy? He had like what was the card? It was a few FIFAs ago, and it was like the Ultimate Scream, I believe it was. He was a bronze, but he had crazy stats for a bronze. Unreal card. I hope that is the same player, the right player. I think it is. But yeah, anyway, that's the 2/3 of it done. But of course, we have a large expense on the final part of the SBC. Now, it turned out to be not a very large expense, because I put it out to you guys. There's a couple of players here that I wasn't sure if I should get rid of or not. Obviously, the 2 icons, Carlos Alberto and Figo. And then the other 2 were like the Eredivisie guys. But as you can see, I submit them into the 87 rated squad. So, just to give my opinions on that, the 2 Eredivisie players, I've got enough Eredivisie players in my club And the two icons, well, I don't rate Carlos Alberto as a right back. I prefer the centre back version that we've got. And yeah, Figo, I haven't been able to get on with. I've been playing terribly since I brought him in, so I'm going to blame him, submit him, and then move on. But welcome to the club, Declan Rice, 90 rated for birthday version. Well, you know what? Good card. 84, he's club 80, but that doesn't really mean anything anymore. It's just a case of he's got 5-star skills. I think he's incredible at defending, got great physicality, and I think he'll just hold it down really nicely. And my club is a club that is fairly stocked with decent CDMs, but this is one that I could not let slip by. And I know a lot of you have been telling me to focus a little bit more on the defensive side of things in my club as opposed to the attackers, because yeah, I've got great attackers already, and defense wins games, right? So that's essentially, you know, getting a good CDM in there is, I think, quite important. So I packed Luka Modric, tradable from that SBC. Could sell him for just over 20,000 coins. So that claws back some of the money. And actually, I ended up not spending anywhere near. I thought I was going to have to spend like 150k on that final squad. Turns out I didn't spend a single penny because I got rid of those icons instead. But yeah, their sacrifice will hopefully be a great solid CDM in this game that I can use, and I've still got plenty of icons, of course, in my club. We've still got Carlos Alberto, we've still got Zidane, Cantona, Pele. That's enough to like dot around so that you can get good chemistry links to certain players. But this is the squad. This is what I've decided to build. We bring Rice and Antonio in. And as you can see, it's already in a 4-2-2. The only players to switch around in that squad right there are literally going to be Pele and Griezmann. If they flip around, we'll have Griezmann out on that wide cam, whipping them balls into Antonio and Cantona, and Pele doing his job up top as he always would do. Defense, I brought Di Lorenzo back. We've got a goalkeeper that's paid for as well. So I know there's about 100,000 coins in those two players. We've got 493,000 coins still. We are just now out of fodder in the club. But we also know that next week I'm going to earn myself the 83 times 25. So we should be able to build that back up again fairly soon. I've got Weekend League to play, so we'll get Weekend League rewards as well. Yeah, there's the 84 plus player picks. I think they might be in tomorrow's episode, the ones that expired Friday night. And yeah, like you could do 3 of them. So I'll do all 3 of them. I think that I put them in tomorrow's episode. So yeah, I mean, the squad lines up in the 4-2-2. I have set a 4-1-2-1-2 variant for it, but I think that might also be a reason why I'm stressing out this week. It's just because I'm not so great with a new formation. So we tipped the club back over 500,000, over $500,000 again, just by selling a couple of consumables that we had lying around in the club. The striker to centre forwards, or CF to ST, whatever one it was, sell for nearly 5k. I had a bunch of them, so I thought I'd list up a couple just so we can make some coins. It's quite nice to see your club over $500,000. And yeah, I mean, anyway, this right here is the reason why I was happy to submit those Eredivisie players, because I know that I've got enough to field a squad in squad battles, and they'll do just fine. I can take off the silver guy, and I literally bring on Zidane, Pele, and Vinicius in all them games, so I can easily make that squad like top tier. In terms of La Liga for icon swaps, it's looking a bit bare. Yeah, I maybe shouldn't have submitted PK and Umtiti a few weeks ago, but we did do that, and now we don't have centre-backs, so luckily you only need 8 first owners. I can go and fill them with the coins that we've got in our club by purchasing players. There's some pretty good and cheap players out there that I could certainly fill that with, especially just for icon swaps. And then when it comes to Bundesliga is now looking like fairly good. Sorry, I got itchy nose. Bundesliga's looking all right. I think if I just took Lewandowski out there, I could buy a striker and I could buy a goalkeeper, no problem at all. And we've got a very usable team. There's 3 like CDM or CM type players there, so it's not ideal for a 4-2-2. But maybe in this particular icon swaps, I can just go 4-1-2-1-2 narrow and try and really like boss it quickly and get the rage quits. And then here's my Prem. We are missing like a proper centre-back alongside Twanzebe. I guess I have a Chalobah on the bench that I could use, but you know, I think they'll do just fine. I might even just put Declan Rice at centre-back when I play these games, or who knows what I'll pack over the next few days. Could end up getting somebody that is useful. But yeah, you can see we're pretty much, I've kept the necessary players that are good for icon swap objectives and stuff. I've only got rid of stuff that I really don't rate and don't need anymore. And I've brought in 2 pretty big players today. Michail Antonio, who could go from an 88 all the way up to a 91 with some mega stats. He's already looking great. And Declan Rice, a 5-star skiller, proper holding DM, strong link to that player Antonio, and just genuinely like someone I think could probably be very useful all through the next couple of months. So yeah, looking solid. And I know the club has got Tonali in it. The club's got Caligiuri. I've also got another upgraded Zakaria. He's up to an 88 now, I believe, after a recent upgrade for his Juve card. So yeah, plenty of good stuff in my club. But it's nice to bring in a couple of newbies as well, isn't it? So that is going to be the team for the weekend league. I'll start that for you tomorrow. We'll get a bunch of games done. We'll do those player picks, and it should be good fun. And also, because tomorrow is going to be, well, episode number 201, we'll have the highlights video going up tomorrow night as well. So yeah, you can enjoy that, and I'll put that up as an extra upload for you. Thank you for watching the past century of videos. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are crazy. The support again this year has been nuts. Here's to another 100 episodes. I'll see you next time. Peace.